Do you struggle with follow-up? Oh my goodness, so many people do. In today's video, we're going to talk all about how to make that offer now that you've reestablished that relationship, reignited that flame, and followed up. This is part 4 in a series, so you are going to want to hit that subscribe button and listen to all the other videos if you're just catching me here. Follow-up is full of fortune, but you have to have finesse. This is all about a scalpel, not a shovel. Let's dive in. Today, I want to talk about the exciting part, making the offer. You've reestablished the relationship. You've thought all about them. You've made that first connection. They've messaged you back. You messaged them back again. Now you're in a conversation. That second message that we talked about in the last video, you started to ask a little bit about their business. Maybe their website, maybe their new program, whatever it was, you asked about it. You started that question. Now they've responded back to you for a third time and you are in the third part of the conversation. This is where it's totally okay to cut to the quick, to get that offer out on the table. Here's how you do it to open up for all kinds of opportunities. So, in the same example, following through with Bill and his snowshoeing that I met at a conference at some point, I spoke to him, I reevaluated our relationship, I decided that I was going to keep going. This is what I'm sending now to make the offer. So I said, Bill, that sounds awesome. I'm so excited about this winter. And wow, your website, you really worked hard on that, I can tell. And I'm so excited for your next step. How are you getting support for your sales? That would be a question that I would ask. And so that would be one way to talk about it. That's one question. Now, he may come back with another question, or he may not. What I can do then now is say, I have this brand new program. I would love to invite you to hear more about it. Do you want the link? Right? So the link could be a link to my sales page or a link to that page on my website, or I can decide, do you want to jump on a quick call? Can you hop on a quick call next Tuesday at 10:30? These are all possible questions that I could ask him at this point because now we've reestablished the relationship. I've taken the temperature of the situation. He's in business, he's growing, he's making things happen, and he is definitely a prime candidate for someone that I may want to support with their sales. So I can ask him that question, and he can, of course, decide, well, I'm actually working with Jane Smith now. Oh, that's fantastic. She's really well known. I really like her. She helped me with this. Do you know of anyone who would be interested in a group program or in this event that I have coming up? Or I can decide at that point what to offer next. But the key part there is, do you know anyone who... ... That's the key part. These are little phrases that I want you to put in your pocket and I want you to use whenever you ask a question about a new service or event or program that you want to introduce or reintroduce to someone that you've met or that you've worked with again. So, do you know anyone who? This allows them to think, well, maybe not me, but maybe my friend Jill or maybe my friend Suzanne. And then I can ask, yeah, I would love a little connection. If you could jump on a 3-way call, or if you could message me, or if you could email me and add her to the copy, that would be great. And then I'll take it from there. And you know what? Because I love you so much, if she becomes a client of mine, I'll send you a check for $100 or whatever your sweet little thank you might be. You definitely want to bake that into your conversation. So this is follow-up. There is so much fortune here. Right here, Bill might become a new client, or Bill might refer me to someone else, or I might decide with Bill that on that call that we eventually have, we decide to collaborate on a whole new venture. What I'm saying is, by following up with someone that you already met, you already have that know, like, and trust factor, don't hide those business cards. Don't let their emails collect dust. Continue the relationship. It doesn't matter if it was last week, last month, last year, or 5 years ago. The flame can still be reignited, and you can take the temperature on their business in 3 or less easy emails right to an offer. So whether it's an email or a message, I want you to get those connections. Now, if you're having trouble with your sales conversations and getting people to that point, you're gonna wanna grab that free sales training while it's still free, and you're gonna wanna keep going back to this channel because I have new stuff on here every week just for YouTube. I can't wait to see you in the next series.